do. We are playing some Madcap Jund today. This has been my approach to Jund for a long time now, where I like to play Seasoned Pyromancer over Bloodbraid Elf, and I like to play the Madcap Experiment package in the sideboard. I think the Platinum package is really good right now, so I'm going to be trying this out today, kind of getting a little bit of a change of pace, I suppose. And this hand is really good. This is kind of the nut draw, Inquisition into Wrenn and Six into Liliana. Gonna take the Spell Snare, playing against some blue-white deck. Right, they didn't draw Force of Negation, or if they did, they didn't think they wanted to force the Wrenn. A long time since I've cast this card, one of my favorite cards in Modern. I wanted to try to find... I kind of wanted to like completely upend the mana base and play Grove of the Bird Willows for all the shadow decks, but I decided that there weren't quite enough of those to get too crazy. Good morning, Nine Ball. Not quite first, but I'm glad you're here. Also mixed up the basic lands a little bit. I really like this swamp, and I think that this mountain goes really well in Jund, but I couldn't really find a forest that I felt like was super appropriate. Would putting a Platinum Angel in the sideboard make sense as an option against the Oops All Spells list? I'm glad you asked that. My opinion, no, because Platinum Emperion also beats Oops All Spells. But definitely something I considered. But Platinum Emperion also stops Oops All Spells. Good morning, Michael. You could maybe, you know, if there's other combo decks in the format, make that case. Alright, let's cast Tarmogoyf with the ability to pay for Mana Leak. Can't Oops All Spells kill you with a Thoughtseize Oracle? I have not seen Oops All Spells playing a Thoughtseize Oracle. They usually kill you with Vengevine and Creeping Chill. If they are playing Thoughtseize Oracle, that's not something I'm aware of. Yeah, they're usually just in on Creeping Chill, Salvage Titan, Vengevine. How would they get the Thoughtseize Oracle back if they were in on it? Hey Ronan, Spider-Ham, Number J, Memory, Nine Ball. Chest, of course. Yo, Catfish. That's a good draw. Although, we need to have... Maybe I was supposed to cast a Liliana, see if they mana leak, and then we can return Forgotten Cave. Either way, I'm gonna, you know, be able to pay for the mana leak we know about. Hey, Grixis. I gotcha, Dreamser. I gotcha. Yeah, I thought we'd have a little bit of a change of pace, play some Jund today. I'm pretty excited for this, honestly. It's a really good draw to try to protect our Rimblum. They have Detention Sphere in their hand. We'll definitely take that one. I will probably just go ahead and Rimblum immediately, although getting back to Forgotten Cave is kind of appealing. The Colonnade threatening the Wrenn, I think, is a little too scary to not. And we have, you know, 4 bolts in our hand if we do that. So I guess I'll bolt end of turn. They drew a Narset. Interesting. They're getting a Jace the Mind Sculptor. They're going to path my Tarmogoyf, of course. So I think I'm just going to bolt the Narset. I don't think that we are going to be able to quite burn them out because of that path to exile. Alright, let me flashback a Inquisition first. So they're going to path. We'll get our last basic land, I suppose. And then we'll get to take the mana leak. And then I suppose I'll Liliana plus and get their Jace. Is that better than Thoughtseize? I guess so. We don't have an answer to the Colonnade. They did draw a land to kill the Liliana, which is kind of a bummer. Now we can double bolt it. Not sure that I will. I just take 4. Double bolt before uptick Lily. I was thinking about it, but they also like needed to top deck the land to Colonnade. Right, I'll double bolt. We kind of have the inevitability this game, I think, with the Remblem. There we go. Good top deck. Their draw was a sort of feast and famine. I honestly think that maybe they should have conceded to the Kroxa before showing us that they were Stoneblade. That may have been a mistake by them. It's exiled. The Lilianas, they have a Planeswalker in their graveyard. Wrenn and Six. Verdant Catacombs. Cliffs. Yeah, I also imagine we'll get a few Jund 5-0s today. Good morning, Blitz. Alright, we're out of basics in the deck, but we can still pretty easily cast everything. No double green spells in the deck. Just our beautiful basics. I like that. This is my favorite forest art, but I don't really know that it fits Jund perfectly. It does have red in it. I guess there is some shadows, but I think that these are more Jundy than this forest is Jundy, I guess. If you want to use Jundy as an adjective. Great top deck, of course. As Spyro always is, and it's worth a concession. Let's go to game 2. More autumn forests. Which one are you talking about? I was really looking for a forest for the Jund deck, so I'm open to suggestions. Alright, bringing the Veils and the Boils. So they are a Stoneblade deck. I think that I want to have maybe 5 1-mana removal spells. Maybe 4. 5 seems kind of a lot. Let's play 2 push, 2 bolt because they're playing Colonnade. I think that that's a good split. And I might cut Cling to Dust. I might trim on Cling to Dust. You know, I haven't been playing Snapcaster in my Stoneblade decks. You know, it stops Mystic Sanctuary, but Mystic Sanctuary also sometimes stops Cling to Dust. Or maybe I want to go down to just like 1 trophy. Maybe play the 3rd bolt. Kind of like this. We could also play some number of Wildfire, maybe. Wildfire's kind of cute with Boil. I like this one, the one that looks like the Dryad Arbor. I can see that one being Jundy. Is Boil still good? Yeah, Boil I think is kind of back on the up and up. I think blue decks are on the rise, so and Mystic Sanctuary is on the rise, so I think Boil is kind of where you want to be again. I really like this mountain. I was looking through mountain arts today, and I found this one. I've never seen it before, but I love it. And I think it looks pretty. Maybe it's more Naya than Jund, but I still like it. Alright, pretty painful turn 1. Yeah, I'll take the Rest in Peace, and then we can Thoughtseize the Tef. Did my opponent mulligan? They did. It's really good against, or for us, with the double Thoughtseize hand. They have Aether Gust and Teferi. We'll play around the Gust. Gonna cycle this, looking for a second black source. The APAC Mountain, interesting. I like the Kamigawa lands a lot. It's a good taste right there. Damn it. Damn it. Kind of awkward. Oh man, maybe I was supposed to float mana and hold up Assassin's Trophy. And I only have one Overgrown Tomb in the deck, and that's the land I'd want to fetch in this spot. I'm more, okay, well, I'm glad we drew this. But I'm more of a red-black deck, splashing green at the moment with this particular configuration. So I think I'll just go ahead and discard the green card. Maybe it feels so weird to discard a Spyro. But I think with 3 in the hand, actually, this is probably the choice. They discard Path to Exile, so their hand is now Aether Gust, Misty Rainforest? Yeah. And they drew a Jace the Mind Sculptor, barf. But we get to resolve Spyro. I knew if I planted the Jund Seed, you would see it yesterday. Oh, yeah, it was very tactful. You're not wrong that it did impact my decision on what to play today. Skirtus says he's found the ultimate Judge Forest. Or they found the ultimate Judge Forest. Whoa! Plane Chased Anthology. Okay, I'll try to remember that and get a hold of one for the next league. I dig it. They plus their Jace, which is not something I usually recommend. I think I'm just going to discard these 2 cards. I know the trophy answers the Jace, but we can just attack the Jace. Yeah, I think I'm going to Inquisition them and then plus Liliana, trying to get both cards out of their hand, and I'll discard the Wrenn. Feels a little bad, but whatever. It said it was from Plane Chase. Yeah, Seasoned Pyromancer is so good in this deck. Yeah, literally a Jund Forest. Let me see if I could just do that now when my opponent takes their turn. Did I consider Grixis for the stream today? I consider blue-black control, Johnny. I don't think that a red splash and blue-black X control is good at the moment. Like, maybe... I think the thing that, honestly, I'd be most drawn to red for is Platinum Emperion, but I don't think I'm into it still. Alright, let's get that forest. Set. Oh, I don't know which one it is. You can see I was searching for forests. There it is. Do I have a blue-black control list? I've got some old ones. I've played a lot of blue-black control on this channel in the past. If you go deep enough on the Stream Decker, you can see a lot of different versions. Well, that gives us green mana. I'm going to see if they crack their Flooded Strand end of turn. Although us discarding Seasoned Pyromancer is going to mean that they should know what we've kept. But with no cards in their hand, there's no reason, I think, to wait until their upkeep just to see if they give us the 5th island. Standard Grixis is actually good. I've been looking at Standard lists a little bit. I watched some of Nassif's stream this morning. I kind of want to play Standard. I don't know if I'm going to stream it, but kind of seems like a good time to get into it. Yeah, 4 islands for 4 mana. It's pretty similar to Into the Story in terms of value. Yeah, people do ask about Grixis all the time, but I also played a lot of Grixis back when Throne of Eldraine came out, and I do think it was good before Uro got printed. I don't think I'd stream Standard unless I was like really into it. I don't usually try to stream unless, you know, I feel like I'm innovating at least a little bit, or I'm like knowledgeable about the deck I'm playing. So I don't think I'd stream Standard unless I was very into it and I was brewing and stuff. But if Standard like looks fun right now, and I think I'm interested in trying it out. Okay, we get to discard their equipment with Liliana, or just Edict the Stoneforge so we can keep attacking Jace. Probably that one. Well, I think I'll just Edict and then bolt the Jace, attack them. Card rotated out of Standard. Yeah, I know. When I was testing for the PT, the standard PT I queued for, I did test a lot of Karn decks, and I kind of like them. That was a pretty sick top deck. In 2 and 2. Do I play standard on MTGO or Arena? I don't currently play standard. I would try to play it on Arena, but I don't have an Arena collection at all. I guess I'm gonna Edict and wait on the Boil. We can maybe escape a Spyro or eat a Boil if they play another island. But their hand is Batterskull, Sword of Fire and Ice. So like holding the Boil is like only bad against like the third Stoneforge in a row. Nice. Might just take the turn off from plussing Liliana. Depends on what we draw off this Forgotten Cave. Okay, I'll discard the grounds. Discard Sword of Fire and Ice. Go, Elementals, go. They've got a spell. That spell is just a naked Snapcaster Mage. Alright, their hand is now Batterskull, Mystery card. They've got a Snap. I'm glad to hear that you guys are, at least interested in Standard. I don't know if I'm going to like it. No, I'll only stream a format if I both like it and I feel like I have something to say or, show off when I'm streaming. A lot of, off-stream responsibilities in my personal life that may stop me from doing anything festive, but I'll try. I'm the best man in a wedding, 5 days before Halloween, and that's kind of just dominating all of my focus at the moment. So this is the green-white counters deck. I kind of like taking the Utopia Sprawl and bolting the Arbor Elf. Or maybe we take the Arbor Elf, just let them cast Utopia Sprawl, and then we get to play Tarmogoyf on turn 2. And then we can bolt Conclave Mentor. I'm gonna take the Sprawl. Yeah, Utopia Sprawl is the new Moxel pull. I feel like maybe it's always been. Maybe it's always been. Well, if I known I was going to draw a trophy, I'd have left them with the Sprawl for sure. Play some Halloween themed decks for Halloween. Just more zombies. I think I'm going to not fetch with my Mire. I don't know if I want to get green-black or green-red yet. So they drew a Temple Garden. So their hand is Ballista, Canopy, Mystery card. Would love to draw land. Did not. I'm going to play Tarmogoyf. And I guess I'm going to get green-black. Liliana, I think, is currently better than Spyro. Goyf is a 5/6. Yeah, I think Magic Online players definitely are my, target audience. So I do run into a lot of fans, which is very nice. I guess we Thoughtseize the Ballista now. Then their hand will just be Canopy. Experiencing some wag. Tarmogoyf is a 6/7 too. In fact, if they draw a land, they're dead if they don't chump the Goyf next turn. I guess they'd have to draw 2 lands because they might sack the Canopy. Oh, they're going to give their Conclave Mentor lifelink. It's kind of a cool play. Okay. Let's just go get a basic mountain. Edict their Conclave Mentor. Any other decks planned for today? Not at the moment. We might, see where the stream takes us. We'll ride the stream. But I might just take a relaxing Jund today. No, our opponent said they turned off the stream. They said they were a big fan. The opposite. So they played the second Canopy. We don't know either card in their hand at the moment. Yeah, I might just play more Jund. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Wow, what a sick top deck. Although we can get the Ballista out of their hand with Liliana and Kroxa, but it's pretty sweet. Yeah, so we need to Liliana and Kroxa. Do I want to also hold up Assassin's Trophy? Yeah, we can discard the Spyro since next turn we're, you know, gonna escape Kroxa. Discard Arbor Elf. Now they'll discard the Ballista. Oh no, they'll discard they'll just sack Canopy. They didn't sack Canopy. Oh shit, they didn't see the line. Oh boy. I would be so sad if I fought Spike and I weren't on Jeskai or something or the others. Well, I guess don't play against me today. Yeah, I saw the rogue deck in standard looks pretty cool. They're gonna chump block. It's pretty fine with me. Now I get to keep my Liliana. Might Assassin's Trophy the Gavany Township end of turn. Now I'll just trophy that then. We need to get a Blood Crypt, otherwise we can't escape Kroxa. Yeah, I used to stream a ton of Jund back when Wrenn and Six first came out. That was, you know, most of the stream content. Alright, so we are dead to a top deck Ballista, but we're not, or sack Canopy, draw land, draw Ballista, but I'm just gonna escape my Kroxa and hope they don't find the third Ballista. And I'm not gonna plus Liliana. Oh, bad sequencing. I've shrunk my Tarmogoyf. Whoops. What do I think of Judd now? I think it's playable at the moment. So I'm playing it today. It's a deck I like a lot, and I like this build I have where playing 4 Seasoned Pyromancer and 4 Liliana lets you play 4 escape cards, and I really like Cling to Dust in the deck. I also like that not playing Bloodbraid Elf, which I view to be about as powerful as Seasoned Pyromancer. Means you get to play more 1-mana spells, which I really like. It's hard to play so many 1-drops with Bloodbraid Elf, and no Bloodbraid Elf means you get to play Veil of Summer in the sideboard too. So I like this deck a lot. I'm not sure, and I also like the Madcap, the Platinum package in this deck and in Modern in general. It might seem like the Platinum package eats up a lot of sideboard slots, but if you like look at Canister's, or sorry, not Canister, Jabberwocky's, second place challenge list. He's playing, 2 Brutality, 3 Spellbomb, 2 Plague Engineer, and that's 7 cards that these 6 cards kind of, handle those matchups of Dredge and creature decks and burn and Scourge decks, and it's also good against Oops All Spells like now Spellbomb is. So I actually think that this even saves you spots in your sideboard usually. Although don't have much for the green-white counters deck, but our main deck also seems fine against them. What about Lurrus? So I think Lurrus is okay, but I really like this plan in the sideboard, and Lurrus makes you want to play Bauble, and Madcap Experiment is a Nombo with Mishra's Bauble. Let's keep this. Any consideration for Scourge? I did think about it. I decided against it. Let's hope for no Veil of Summer, I guess. Cool. I guess I'm pretty happy if they play Conclave Mentor next turn. We just get to push. I'm gonna take Ranger Captain. Ranger Captain's pretty obnoxious just because he gets the Ballista, then they sack the Ranger Captain to protect the combo. Just gonna push now. Wolfgang, I think Modern is really, really good right now. In fact, I've been saying that it's about as good as it's ever been, and I do believe that. Alright, no fetch land to get back with Wrenn, so we'll play Tarmogoyf. So they're going to end of turn, get a walk-in Ballista. Don't mind that draw. This could also be a collected company, I suppose. Man, Forgot what it's like to have your opponent draw cards against the Jund deck. It's devastating. Aryak Champion and Scavenging Ooze. Champion's a little annoying. Of course, you can often answer it just with the Tarmogoyf. And they're Hellbuilt now. I think that this turn I'm going to go Wrenn and Six, return my Wooded Foothills, and so that way next turn I can play Seasoned Pyromancer and Assassin's Trophy. And this also, soaks up 4 damage, which isn't irrelevant. Do you think WotC should experiment with Modern by unbanning / banning a card? No. I don't think so. I think that Modern is really good right now, and I think that Magic could probably benefit from, a period of fewer bans. And I think Modern is one of the, few formats where things are just, mostly great and not a lot feels like it needs to change. And so just shaking things up to shake things up is something I usually don't like. It feels like if you did that in Modern right now, that's why you'd be doing it. It's a huge Aryak Champion. I'd probably just keep growing the champion if I were my opponent. Huh. Alright, let's go ahead and Assassin's Trophy the Ooze, and then Liliana Edict them. And then my Tarmogoyf will be a 4/5, which can maybe block the champ. I'm not going to attack with Goyf. I want Goyf to protect the Aryak Champion. Since maybe they do a stupid chump. I feel like there's a very small chance, but I feel like that's an okay reason to do so. But I think it's better to leave this back to block the champ, especially now that it's a 5/6. So even getting 1 counter on the champion means Goyf can block and protect Liliana. Damn it. Game 3. Do I think Modern is fair? I guess, yeah. Yeah. Fair maybe doesn't mean the same thing to me that it means to you. But I would say it's fair. You know what? Let's bring in a couple of Cleansing Wildfires. They're a Utopia Sprawl deck. Should have probably realized that earlier. I think I'm just going to bring in all 4 even. Yeah, fair is a weird word. I don't think it means the same thing to everybody. Didn't we have a draw there? They were missing a mana. I thought that they had the mana to activate. Because they just get to put the we might just wildfire our own land here. They just get to put the counter on the Ballista immediately, right? Double Aryak Champion, Scavenging Ooze, Skyclave Apparition. I think I'm taking the Skyclave Apparition. Feels a little weird, but next, I'm hoping they just play Scavenging Ooze and we get to go Wrenn and Six. I guess we can't go Wrenn and Six plus Thoughtseize unless we draw a Black Source. Do I always run 2 Emperions, or do I've always run 2 Emperions. Champion's so good. It's a good draw. Now we can potentially bolt Scavenging Ooze. And Cleansing Wildfire, Wrenn and Six, new Splinter Twin. Yeah, Apparition is a crazy, crazy good card. Alright, can bolt this. Don't have double black. We can get double black by using Cleansing Wildfire. But we can't have double black this turn unless we draw a Black Source off the Wildfire, which we did. So I think Thoughtseize their Aryak Champion. Hard to imagine I take something else here. Well, there's something I'm going to take instead. Then Liliana can deal with one of the champions and then die. Use Wrenn to get back fetch. I think I'll just get back to the mountain. So their hand is now champion, ooze, mystery card. Oh, I see. I see that my opponent said I just turned on the stream. I'm sure that they meant that, hey, I just turned it on, but now I'm turning it off. I really doubt my opponent. You know, my opponent's not saying that they're ghosting here. Yeah, it's fine that they saw the title. Like I want people to watch the stream. Yeah, I think I'm gonna actually Liliana plus. They have ooze and a mystery card. I'm not sure what that mystery card is. Well, we can even, maybe edict next turn anyways. They discard the Scavenging Ooze. So if they had Coco, surely they would have played Coco. So I'm not sure what that other card is. Probably wasn't that one. Yeah, it usually just takes Gen players forever to adopt anything. Probably an Eladamri's Call. I mean, they had 2 mana to cast it. Whatever it is, they're casting it now. It could be a second ooze, even. It was Conclave Mentor? Really? That's not what I had read at all. I'm going to keep a basic in my deck for, like, Path to Exile. So they're going to get to gain a lot of life. I will probably cash in a Liliana to kill a champion here. Okay. I guess why don't I go ahead and cast Cleansing Wildfire first? Not that this is a big... I mean, just put an enchantment in the yard for future Tarmogoyfs, I suppose. And I'll hold the push. Oh, I can't hold the push if I need to play another red source. Alright. Oops. I know this gives them like 2 more life to not edict first, but I do feel like that maybe I could draw something that makes me want a plus. Well, whatever I wanted to draw probably wasn't that. I also don't think their life total matters very much. And maybe we get a Rimblem going and these lands will be good. Probably should have plus Wrenn after the season. Yeah, that we should have. Doesn't look like it's going to be super relevant. Okay, opponent didn't draw a relevant spell. We need to top deck something. Kroxa, Seasoned Pyromancer. I don't think I'm... Wait, have they been attacking me and not Wrenn and Six? They have been. It's weird. I'm gonna leave an elemental back. Maybe if they Coco. I guess if they Coco, they'll hit 2 creatures. Why have they been attacking me and not Wrenn? Okay, Wrenn goes to 6. That's a spell. It's almost a creature even. Guess I'll... Probably should have been fetching before. Also, like, haven't drawn one of my 2 cycle lands either, sadly. I mean, my opponent's also, clearly not been drawing well, too. Can we beat Infinite Life? I think we only can, I think, if they have fewer cards in library than we do, which is not going to be the case, it seems. We drew another freaking land. Pretty absurd. It's tough. Modern isn't a healthy space, largely due to Modern Horizons. I'm gonna mulligan this. Keeping this one. Let's put back Trophy. Basic Swamp. GG's. Do you have an opinion on deck thinning? Yeah, I think it's like it is relevant. I know I wasn't thinning maybe as aggressively as I should have been, but thinning is a thing. But it's also like oftentimes thinning matters less than the one life does. So I don't think you want to thin against decks, too often when your life total is relevant. Something to think about. So I think I want to play the Mire to have the out to draw Wrenn and Six on turn 2. If we play Swamp, we can't play Wrenn. Ooh, Swamp, Isolated Chapel. Modern is pretty great at the moment. Modern is pretty great. Let's get to play like nothing but fun matchups all day. Alright, let's see if we draw a discard spell. Did not. Liliana's a nice one to pick up, though. They play Lingering Souls. It's Angels! It's Angels! Oh my gosh, this has to be the Scroll of Avacyn guy. This has to be the Scroll of Avacyn guy. That's awesome. I'm gonna play Scroll of Avacyn. Uro is ruining Modern. This format's literally unplayable. This guy. Scroll of Avacyn. Gonna sack the draw card. No, I don't got an Angel, so I don't gain life, but... Discard Lyra Dawnbringer. Man, Modern is just... It's just great. It's just great. We can cycle Cling to Dust, but it's only on a creature, so I don't think I want to do that just yet. Yeah, I'm just going to discard the trophy, I think. That is quite a hand you got there, opponent. Resolves. Unfortunate hand, opponent. I'm going to exile one of the Cling to Dusts, I think. Probably doesn't matter all that much. I guess I'll discard their path and then play my Goyf. We can hope to fade the Lone Rider flip for a turn. Yeah, they were also playing this last time too. This actually looks really good here. I like Mazemind Tome a lot. I think Mazemind Tome is just good. Oh, maybe they've found Sunbeam Spellbomb instead of Scroll of Avacyn. The new tech. Opponent is learning, evolving, growing, getting stronger every day. Yeah, might be a split. Might be a split. Mazemind Tome Lone Rider is also a combo. And Magic Online seems to be struggling a bit. As usual, of course. I mean, if my opponent had an answer to Liliana, they would have already used it. So I'm going to cycle twice with Wrenn and Six to potentially get a little bit more insight how I'm going to split their board. Spike plays Angels win any day now, any day. I think I want to do this split to where I give them 2 good lands, the best one Shambling Vent, and their artifacts versus 4 lands. Can you see the Miracles deck? If you type !deck in the chat, you can go to my Stream Decker and find all the decks I've been playing. Alright, they kept 2 lands and the artifacts, which I think is A-okay with me. Got him dead next turn to these Goyfs. I guess that's not true. They've got 9 life they can gain. And acting like a normal human being, I'd say that's one of my biggest strong suits. It's acting like a normal human being. They answer a Goyf instead of the Wrenn. Interesting. I think I'm supposed to cling right now. Maybe try to find an answer to the Skyclave apparition. I have to lose the Planeswalker, which shrinks the Goyf, which I think is fine. Alright, really good hit. Just gonna attack. I know we could, leave this back to protect 2 loyalty on Wrenn, but they're, pretty dead to the Ravine and the Goyf next turn. Or at least they'll be having to chump block. Yeah, acting like a normal human being. That is a pretty good distinction that I had hoped you guys wouldn't notice, but I am just acting. Alright, on to game 2. Man, I love this guy. They've got Path to Exile. They've got answers to this. I did not come prepared today for Black-White Angels. I hate to admit it. Been caught with my pants down. I might just do no sideboarding. I could see playing Wildfire, but I think the rest of the deck is fine. Yeah. I think that we can all root for our Angels opponent. This is the second time we've played this guy. I drafted that card, Resplendent Angel, in my cube draft I did over the weekend. That I won with mono white life gain. I should ask this guy for the list. It would be 100% worth it to Dona to play it. But then I'd have to play it. But I can gracefully dodge playing it by not asking. Sounds great. I think we're about to Wrenn and Six and ping a lone rider to death. It's when Wrenn and Six pings your opponent's 2-drop, it's just the most absurd thing ever. I'd have to cast a Scroll of Avacyn. Of course I would. I guess we're supposed to cling. Rip, see if we find a Goyf or something. Did not. It's fine. This is a good draw by them, the Ariok champion. Here it is, Lyra Dawnbringer, Kaya's Guile, and 2 mystery cards. You have to get lists just to play it. If you guys can dig it out of the 5-0 dumps, if it's there, I'll play it. Look up Kotva. Man, Wrenn and Six, though, 2-drop, Lightning Bolt, the 3-drop, just kind of how Jund players think the deck usually runs, to be honest. It's kind of impossible to play Jund without making fun of the deck a little bit. At least I haven't been able to play the deck without making fun of it a little bit, I should say. Spyro and Wrenn and Six is Splinter Twin. Yeah, because I do feel like Jund is the deck that would require you to be super flexible in Modern and just constantly trying to, tweak and innovate a bit. And it really does feel like this is the deck that people play, and they want to play the same 75 for their entire life. Any plans to play some Green-White Titan? I have played Green-White Titan. It is fun. I don't think I'm very good at it, though. I'm sure I could get the hang of it, but when I played it, I No, I didn't play perfectly. Gonna yield till end step here. So their hand is Lyra and 2 mystery cards now. You think Scourge should be in Jund? No, I'm not. I don't, and I'm not playing it right now. No attacks, kind of weird. I think that you really want to be playing 1 mana aggressive creatures and or burn spells with Scourge, and like I know this deck has Lightning Bolt in it. But I also don't usually play my Jund deck like an aggro deck. I know there are some people who say Jund is an aggro deck. I don't really agree with that. But there are some people who play Jund like really aggressively. I guess we don't have attacks. All right, Lyra coming down. It is getting double bolted. I think it's a good habit to get into, considering how often Jund's problem is the clock. I don't think that that's relevant, right? I don't think that playing a deck in a specific game style because you have a hard time finishing games in the time frame makes a lot of sense, because you should just be able to be aggressive when you're supposed to be aggressive and play a little more defensively when you're supposed to be playing defensively, and maybe be able to pivot. Like just being in the habit of being aggressive because you're worried about the clock will mean you're going to be aggressive in spots when you shouldn't be, I think. Don't like this card very much. It's always never really been a fan of Elspeth, Sun's Champion. It does look good here for whatever that's worth. We also know our opponent has a Path to Exile in hand, so we'll have to watch out for that. Not too far away from a Rimblum. But they can, of course, kind of control that with Elspeth, or sorry, with Aryak Champion attacking it. I really want to cling my my opponent's Elspeth, but with my opponent's Path, I don't think I'm gonna have that luxury. So let me just cycle on their Castle Locked Wain. Another land. Okay, let's play this tapped. Lingering Souls, the Planeswalker. It's an interesting way to look at it. The difference between 4 and 3 mana is huge, though. Yeah, we can Cling to Dust it next turn. This deck needs to get Rog on the sideboard. Kind of into it. Alright, they took Ryn down to 5. Let's go ahead and cycle Cling. Guess I'll exile Kaya's Guile. Leave the Wrenn and Six in the graveyard for Tarmogoyf. Guess I'll exile just both Mires. It's an interesting draw. Drawing a lot of lands, although playing Wrenn and Six always makes it feel like you're drawing more lands than you actually are. It's a good draw. So I'm going to play Bloodstained Mire, that way I can escape Cling and leave my Barren Moor in the graveyard. I'm not playing in any Eternal Weekend events, probably. I've got a pretty busy weekend in my personal life. Kind of weird that they didn't minus Elspeth here. They're attacking everything at me. It's so weird now that I have Klothys. It's going to double block. Interesting draw. Let's go to an exile. One of their Baneslayers. Don't imagine it matters too much. I'd like to draw a creature. There we go. Thoughtseize. Maybe protect the Goy from a path to exile. They have Archangel Avacyn. Jeez. We're going to Assassin's Trophy that, but I think it's probably better to do it on their upkeep. Lone Rider. Makes sense. Alright, so we've got Cling to Dust up and Assassin's Trophy. So just play Blackcleave Cliffs. Yeah, you can't spell Scroll of Avacyn without Avacyn. That is true. Well, they can't sack Silent Clear, and they got all these 5-drops in their deck. So if they minus Elspeth, we can respond to the ability by using Cling to Dust on Elspeth, so they can't escape it before we get priority to cling it. And our opponent, they need to deal damage to the Wrenn and Six, and they're going to have a hard time attacking through the Tarmogoyf now, because it's a green card. So we'll go ahead and cling. Leaving Assassin's Trophy in the graveyard for the Rimblum. That's a good draw too, although we've done a lot of escaping this game. We have 16 cards in exile. Huh. If you've gained 5 or more life, make an Angel token. They need to attack Wrenn. They need to attack Wrenn here. That comes at the cost of one of their soldiers, of course. We only have 23 cards left in our library. We've really been churning through the deck. And this Resplendent Angel is actually going to be a huge problem if we can't just draw an answer to it off of this Barren Moor. It's going to get to kill Wrenn and Six and then make an Angel token. Wow. Oh, it's funny. Klothys is briefly a creature there. Maybe it was a mistake to cycle the Wrenn like this. Now it's just going to die. I mean, I think thinning is relevant. I don't know. We've seen almost all of our lands at this point. I guess I'm supposed to attack with the Goyf before Kroxaing. I would love to lose the Black-White Angels. Although I guess we also have game 3 to play. Kroxa always looks strong to me, but I'm not a gem player. 1 or 2 is enough of it. Yeah, that's mostly it. Kroxa is not good to spend 2 mana on. So you're way more interested in just discarding it to Seasoned Pyromancer or Liliana. And because of that, you just don't want to have too many copies. Games go long. You can find your one copy pretty often. They're not good at multiples, and they're not good to have early. And I'm also, I'm playing 4 escape cards. I'm playing 2 Cling and 2 Kroxa in this version. So you gotta manage that a little bit. Alright, they're attacking me. Okay. And they didn't activate Resplendent Angel. So they can Elspeth and gain 5 life. Okay, sure. Liliana of the Veil. Very interesting. So we get to Wrenn again. Cycle. Okay, we can Fatal Push the Resplendent Angel. I think we need to leave Tarmogoyf back to block Auriok Champion, because this pump is lethal if we don't. Maybe I'm supposed to save this for their turn. Yeah, I think I was, but I've already fetched. I think we've drawn a couple good cards here. We're not dead on board, although we are actually going to 1 on board. Yeah, we just can't attack, otherwise they get to escape the Elspeth. We have so many lands seen this game. Let's see, we're playing 24 lands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. So there are only 2 lands left in the deck of 16 cards. And I think 3 of those are Tarmogoyfs. We're drawing 2 cards a turn. Assuming they don't kill my Wrenn, I guess. Mandir Sam has redeemed Pet Athena. She's still napping, but I'll go give her a pet. Why is 1 attack not free? If they pump the Ariak Champion, we need to be able to block it with Tarmogoyf, and if we attack with Kroxa, Ariak Champion just gets to block it. But if they pump the champion and we can't block it, we die. Kroxa probably should have attacked, maybe. I just deal 3. But oh shit. They minus to make tokens, which kills the Elspeth, and we're not dead to this. Yeah, they still lose 3 with the attack. I guess maybe that is worth it. They're not pumping this turn, and they're going to attack me though, putting me down to 3 life. So we need to deal with this angel token. How many fatal pushes do we have left? We still have 3 fatal pushes in the deck. There we go. Are we holding the Ravine back for a reason too? I mean, it also gets blocked by the champion. Let's get their last card out of their hand. Their last card is just a swamp. Alright, down to 13 cards in library after this. Guess I'm going to hold the push up. Can we play Liliana, activate Ravine to block a token? Kroxa block a token. Tarmogoyf block here. Not die. Guess we can get another edict off of our Liliana next turn if we don't play this here. Alright, so block, 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 take 2. Yeah. Yeah. I'm very aware of the double Ravine thing. Reed Duke taught me well. Ravine won't... Yeah, Ravine won't pump when it blocks, but it will block a soldier token. Yeah, we can cling, but there's no creatures to gain life with. Oh, right, they have Field of Ruin. I see. Yeah. Well, Elspeth is never getting escaped again because of Klothys, I think. Yeah. I forgot about Field of Ruin. So if they pump 2 soldier tokens, we still get to block both soldier tokens. Yeah, they're just going to make more tokens here. Man, such a crazy game. I think I'm going to cycle Cling. Yeah, if we cycle Cling, it's still like very unlikely that they can escape Elspeth again. We do need to keep this ball rolling. Gonna try to leave Liliana in the graveyard. Exile. Cling is so hard to resolve. It's it's pretty obnoxious to resolve Cling to Dust. All right, I'm gonna exile the both fatal pushes, I guess. Oh, now if I want to drain the Klothys, I have to target my own spell. Might just target the Cling. Yeah, their Elspeth is not getting escaped, I think. We need to draw another Tarmogoyf. We have 3 more Tarmogoyfs in the deck. There we go. Can't they Elspeth next turn by activating field twice? Damn it, yeah, you're right. Alright, now Klothys is a creature. Raptimus Prime, 2 months in a row, welcome back. Hope you're having a good day today. Thank you. If they double Field of Ruin me, we can cling the Elspeth though. Yeah. We have to cast the push, but we can cling the Elspeth. This has been an awesome game. Always a treat to play against this guy. We only have 10 cards in our library. We might deck ourselves. Oh, I exile cling. Damn it. Sorry, guys. Although they don't have enough cards right now. Mr. Slipper 64, 8 months in a row. Hell yeah. Yeah, they're 1 card short. Both of us mismanaging escape. Wait, this is only 4 other cards? Damn. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry, guys. Any bolts left in the deck? No. How much does a Wrenn ult do now? Not very much. Not very much. The graveyards have been really taxed this game. But we're about to be able to start to attack. They've got a lot of life, of course. And a lot of tokens. Well, if we plus Wrenn again, Wrenn does do stuff. So I think I don't want to, be too aggressive with the cards I'm drawing. Or maybe I shouldn't have played that. This game has been so tough. So if they plus here. I guess if they're going to lose 2 creatures if we attack like this. Yeah. I will say Elspeth Sun's Champion, or Sun's Nemesis, sorry, has looked great this game. We have 2 more Tarmogoyfs in the deck to draw into. More soldiers. Is it worth it to start pinging stuff down with Wrenn? Maybe. I'm feel like I'm gonna get the Ravine back though after they Field of Ruin it this turn. But maybe. Not sure if that's even a good draw. Maybe I was supposed to actually exile my own Liliana from the graveyard too to keep a sorcery in the yard. It's also probably true. You don't see how we win this game? I mean, we've got 2 more Goyfs, which I do get through their board. Maybe get a Liliana? No, Liliana ult isn't really doing anything. Just make them use their Field of Ruin and then get the Ravine back. Let's go ahead and attack with, I think, everything at them. Might as well ult Wrenn to get the Fatal Pushes online. I don't think they're really going to be online this game. Like, we're just like, we have 1 land left in the deck. Our deck is now Tarmogoyf, Thoughtseize, Seasoned Pyromancer, Liliana, Inquisition, Cliffs. Plenty of resources to win this game with. Yeah, so they're taking 12 if they don't block here. I don't think they can really afford to do that. Just gonna cash this in to kill a token and get Ravine back. It's possible that just killing a soldier is better. Yeah. We'll kill the soldier. Then they'll have no soldiers for next turn. Yeah, this game's going to be easy to win. Klothys has been in play for like 10 turns also. It's kind of nice. This is -3 to gain life? Okay, cool. Could have pinged Elspeth. I don't think I want to ping Elspeth. I don't think Elspeth does anything here. So we get ultimate Wrenn for a Rimblum. Or just get back fetch land here to trigger Revolt. Oh, I don't have a fetch land. Yeah, this is weird, but feels correct to me. Really just -7 to trigger Revolt. We gotta kill that thing. They give us the GGs. You guys didn't know how I was gonna win this game. It's not easy, to be honest. So weird to -7 Wrenn, and the only value you get off of it is Revolt. And we couldn't have done that if we didn't ping last turn. And I think that the image is from like a textbook, if I remember correctly. Although it's been a while since I've researched the lore. And keep this, put back mountain. I really like this mountain art though. I'm really digging it. Somebody remind me to. I'll do it now. I'll do it now. We found a different forest art to use for a more Jundy forest. Yeah, this one. Making changes to the deck list. This hand is really the nuts. Inquisition into Wrenn into Liliana. This is I think the 3 cards I want to have every single game. And even Spyro is just a great follow-up. We're playing against humans. I would love if they played Champion on turn 1. They have 2 Kiteso freebooters, which is a little awkward. But Thalia is also not doing much against the Wrenn, so I'll just take the freebooter. So they're going to get to freebooter by Liliana, which is fine. Their hand is freebooter, Thalia, Cavern, 2 mystery cards. Does Wrenn and Six feel any better than against a turn 1 champion? Maybe when you ultimate it. But yeah, it's really good against champ. On the play, it's not nearly as good on the draw, of course. Alright, we could get back, a Bloodstained Mire to get a basic mountain here. But I think I'd rather just, not lose the land. Only discard 1 card. Yeah, when you ultimate it to turn on Revolt, Wrenn feels better. I think I'm going to restart the client. Got a little bit of lag here. I think I need to flip this image here. Because I feel so bad that Madison, the one who drew this for our Pathfinder party, her face is covered. Time to green screen the webcam, yeah. I've thought about it. Alright, if they play Thalia, we'll get to ping the Thalia, and then maybe Inquisition their last card. Champion is, out of the ping range. I do think I'm going to cash in my Inquisition instead of playing 2 Goyfs. Just make sure they don't have a banger of a spell as their last card. And we're going to lose our Wrenn and Six, but I think that's fine. We're in a spot where we can race, and even Wrenn and Six dying grows the Tarmogoyf. I might just not sack the Mire. We curve out at 3 with the exception of Kroxa. It's possible that the 1 life is like relevant here. Alright, Wrenn down. Goyfs are 4/5s. I'm not sure what you want from me, holy cow, but woohoo to you too. Yeah, Wrenn and Six was only like a 4/1 exactly. They name Illusion with Unclaimed Territory. Honestly, if my opponent was playing Jingatha, which used to be a common thing for these Jund decks, it would be pretty good here. But they are not employing that maybe dated tech. I'm just gonna pass. I think that Fatal Push, maybe they'll wait till see the Goyf, but we'll see if they might concede before the Goyf even makes it to the battlefield. Looks like they are, yeah. This is one of our best matchups, of course. And I will say that the Madcap Platinum package is not great in this matchup, but I think this matchup is already really good. There are cards that you don't want, like I don't think Cling to Dust is great. I don't love a million Lilianas. I really dislike Kroxa in this matchup. I probably want to play like maybe no Thoughtseize. Play like one Cling. But yeah, I really dislike Kroxa, I think. The card's like really, really slow to get going, and oftentimes they can just get around it. And its discard ability is not relevant very often. Yeah, one thing I like about the Madcap package, the Platinum package in this deck right now, is Platinum Emperion stops the Oops All Spells combo from working. How do I feel about Wildfire against humans? I don't like it. It's kind of, I think, way too tempo negative. Let's keep this. I think I'm going to put back Liliana. Although this hand is not great. No Wrenn and Six, no 1-mana removal spells. I think you have to keep this on 7. Yeah, I mean, humans definitely doesn't play very many basics, but they usually have a basic for your like turn 2 Wildfire. Wait, why did we ban Fran? What did Fran ever do? I'm going to go Overgrown Tomb into Mountain here. Relic of Progenitus. Jeez. I think we have to take that. Because your life chance can't phase, you can't fetch with Imperium. That is true. That is true. Although once you have Madcap, you have the mana to play any spell you could draw. But that is true. It's something to think about. Which is why I really like the Platinum package in the blue-red Through the Breach deck, where that is not a factor. Because you don't play fetches. In fact, I was trying to kind of figure out how to play this deck without fetches. And I don't think that you can. But I was trying to figure out... playing like Grove of the Burn Willows specifically. It's kind of good in the format at the moment. I don't think that there's a way to do it, but definitely something that's like kind of on my mind, I guess. All right, so we're gonna take a big hit here, but next turn, if we Assassin's Trophy the Mantis Rider, the Goyf will be a 5/6 and can probably block the champ. Oh wow, that's the nuts. Alright, I think I'm going to get a second mountain. Alright, now we can block both, too. So, Deputy of Detention off the top. I'll, start crying and complaining, but... Another Thoughtseize Lieutenant would also be really bad. But we're good against most other things, I think. Looks like Reflector Mage. Reflector Mage, I think, is beatable here. Especially if they attack with the champ. Once they unban Punishing Fire. People keep asking me about that. Maybe that's why we banned Fran. Do they still play Deputy or the new Apparition? They probably play I think Deputy is easier to cast. Neither are humans. It's probably not much easier to cast, I guess. I'm really glad they didn't attack with the Thoughtseize Lieutenant. I think that they should have. Because if I just block the Lieutenant and don't have anything, I'm in bad shape. Alright, let's just play Spyro, discarding Assassin's Trophy and Inquisition. Could attack. Nah. Discarding the fire over the Goyf is bad against another Mantis Rider. I feel like it was fine. We need Punishing Fire to deal with Saddleback, Lagak, and Legacy. That is the best argument I've heard for Punishing Fire so far. Meddling Mage naming Tarmogoyf, I'm sure. Or, you know, I suspect, I should say. Yeah. You know, this is another moment where I've wished I had a second Overgrown Tomb, but, you know, I'm currently a red-black deck splashing green, so I'm playing 2 Blood Crypts instead. This is like the second or third time I've wished I had another Overgrown Tomb, just something to keep in mind. Alright, let's get Liliana down, and I don't hate getting their last card here, but I also don't mind just edicting them. I think I'm going to get their last card, just discard the Goyf. Oh boy, wow, what a play. Red Creplet, 3 months in a row. Hope you're having a good day today, dude. Appreciate you coming back. The last card is always the best one. Wise words, unexistent. Alright, image. Reflector Mage, maybe? Of course, image. Seasoned Pyromancer, really good play. Wouldn't mind getting a Platinum Emperion into play. Alright, let's go and just plus. We kind of have a board stall here. We can work towards an ultimate, and we have Lightning Bolt to protect against Mantis Rider. They discard a Reflector Mage, which would be like pretty good to bounce my Goyf here, especially with the Meddling Mage. So I'm expecting a good card here. Thalia's Lieutenant, Phantasmal Image, or Mantis Rider. And it is Mantis Rider, and I actually think of all of the possibilities, this is the best. I mean, of course, because we have the Bolt, but this is what I wanted to see. Alright, I'm not going to crack my Catacombs and just die to another Rider off the top. Let's try to ultimate next turn. Hope to fade a good top deck. I really like this Swamp and Jund. I really like it. I like this mountain too, and I think the new forest we've added is going to be a good addition to the team. Not in the deck right now, though. No, damn it. I restarted. I'm glad that we've looked. When you restart the client, sometimes it doesn't, you know, remember the last changes you made to decks. Okay, they play out Kitesail Freebooter. Ultimate. I kind of don't hate just lands versus creatures here. This kind of gives us forever to draw out of this, you know? Yeah, it is the Jund Forest. And then we can, like... I mean, we probably need to push the Kitesail Freebooter, I guess. How's the rest of the league gone? We're currently 2-1. This is game 2 in match 4, and we're up a game. They'll obviously just sacrifice their lands here. We could push Thalia's Lieutenant, and then we're attacking with Tarmogoyf. But I feel like we're going to be maybe too dead to Kitesail Freebooter. Leave Lieutenant with the lands. Maybe? Yeah, probably. Or Freebooter with the lands. Yeah, maybe this was a little bit too... I should have thought more. It's going to pass. Still in good shape. Well, it's a lot of lands, and our opponent has drawn 2 spells. Alright, they go down to 10. They need to draw land this turn. They did. Exciting. Do they have a 1-mana spell? They do. It's Champion of the Parish. Alright, we still got a game. Big draw step. Ding. Lieutenant with the lands. Yeah. We should have put either Lieutenant or Freebooter with the lands. Liliana's ultimate's hard to split, of course, but You guys are right. Now we can't fetch, but that's fine. We don't need to fetch. We are locked in for the Jund 5-0, which is, of course, 3 and 2. Snap keep. Whoops, clicked mulligan. They go to 5. Alright, keep this. I think we're going to put back Tarmogoyf and Liliana, because we can't cast the Goyf, and then, you know, going to try to have Liliana, you know, give us advantage to get us out of this mold of 5. The mirror! Exciting, exciting, exciting. Let's take a Tarmogoyf, I think. We're taking Tarmogoyf means we lose Liliana to Lightning Bolt, but it is a 2-for-1. I'm going to see if we draw a discard spell off of this Cling. Did not, but we drew a pretty good one anyways. Mold of 5 on the play in the mirror is not good, but I think our hand is, you know, this is the best hand we saw. We've given ourselves the best chance to win here. And I think we're pretty good in the mirror because we get access to Veil of Summer. I can't remember if I'm bringing in Madcap Experiment in this matchup or not. I don't think so. I guess we don't have too many other mirror breakers. Sometimes I play more than just, you know, like the Veil. And now, you know, assuming they haven't drawn anything too relevant, they have kind of a weird choice. Do I bolt the Liliana or do I play my own Liliana? Is Miracles planned for today? It is not currently in the docket for today. I try to like play something different every day, although often we'll, you know, play the same deck 2 days in a row. But you know, I've got like a, you know, an audience that likes a wide variety of decks. I don't want to be too shoehorned into just one deck, even if I really do like Miracles at the moment. All right, we could shock in the Blood Crypt to try to draw a discard spell for Liliana, but I actually think the 2 life is more relevant. So, all right, I guess a little punish for, you know, playing Blood Crypt instead of Verdant Catacombs, but I won't complain about drawing double Goyf here. Have I seen the current 4-color Uro decks? I have seen them. I don't like them very much. I don't think that they're really all that good. They're okay, but I mean, everybody. I don't think there is a current list. Also, I should maybe say I think that people are really. I think nobody knows what's the best way to build an Uro pile at the moment. Right, they discard a Blood Crypt. We discard our Goyf. That's a good pickup. Although we might be losing it to the Raging Ravine. We're going to lose it to the Ravine anyways. If they have a land, because they can Edict the Spyro. Right, they've got a land. So they're going to discard their last card, which is a basic forest. And then Ravine, kill Wrenn and Six. And then we have... You're thinking shoot Lily? I don't think shooting Lily is good here. Oh, so the plan is Wrenn, shoot Liliana, and then leave Spyro back to block? That's interesting. I'm also not sure... I mean, I think Wrenn is good here, but it's not maybe as high value as it usually is in this spot, since... we don't have a cycle land, and we already have, you know, enough mana to cast whatever we draw. No, if we ping Liliana, it would have been at 1 loyalty. It couldn't have edicted. How do I like the Torp Orbs and Blue White list? I really, really like them. I think that they are great against Oops All spells, stopping the Thopter Sword combo, humans, death and taxes, Titan decks, goblins. Really, really good card for the deck. And doesn't stop like any Snapcaster or Stoneforge Mystics that, you know, blue-white decks might be playing otherwise. 1 on a mold of 5 on the play in the mirror. It's pretty nice. I guess Jund is just playable now. So I'm gonna say this like I say every time I play this matchup. It used to be the case that discard spells were bad in the mirror. But now with Wrenn and Six and Klothys, you have to have some number of discard spells, or you are just going to lose to Wrenn and Six. So I usually play like 4. So I'm going to cut 1 Inquisition, 1 Thoughtseize, because your life total definitely is relevant. I don't think I'm going to bring in the Platinum package. I don't think it's terrible, but I think they have enough answers to it that I'm not going to do it for this game at least. And this configuration looks pretty lean and mean to me. Alright, mulliganing again. Keeping this. This is the nuts. Discard spell into Wrenn into Liliana. Kind of hoping to fade a discard spell. Maybe our opponent, you know... Yeah, maybe our opponent sided them out, like some people still do. Is Kolaghan's not worth it in 2020? I think that it's fine in certain metagames. I was playing 1 copy in like the last version of this deck I've played. I have cut it for today. Liliana's a lot worse if Wrenn and Six survives. I'm just gonna take an ooze. It's a little weird here, I think, but I want them to only have access to 1 creature if I'm gonna get a Liliana Edict off. I am worried about them sacking Spellbomb to counter my Wrenn plus, but I'm not sure that they're going to do that. All right, so they played the Bloodstained Mire and the ooze. They have Kolaghan's Command, Liliana, and a mystery card. I am just gonna play Wrenn and Six in plus and kind of hope that my opponent just does not use their spell bomb. And if they use the spell bomb, you know, we're still getting value. And we can, you know, draw a land. Cool. They decide to use the spell bomb, which is fine, I think. And they can put the Wrenn to 1 loyalty, or they can just use Kolaghan's Command to kill Wrenn and Six if they draw a land. And is Kolaghan's Command, Liliana, 2 mystery cards. Potentially no land. They don't eat the Scavenging Ooze, so they're going to use their mana for something else here. Tarmogoyf. That's bad. Alright, Cling to Dust their Bloodstained Mire for a Wrenn and Six that they could top deck. Okay, so now we get a land back with Wrenn. I think I'm just playing Tarmogoyf. It's not great here. But I think it's like they have 2 3-drops in their hand. I don't think Inquisition is better. Have I considered 4-color here Saheeli during today's stream? No. I do have a donation deck option. It's $30 for me to play a list that you want me to play, or $40 for me to brew a deck if you want to see me play it. Alright, so Wrenn down, then we take 2. Then Spyro's an okay follow-up, or maybe we'll just like Inquisition their Kolaghan's Command and play Liliana. And kill their Goyf. We'll see what we draw. Love to draw a 1-mana removal spell and then could kill both of their creatures. Not quite that lucky, I guess. So we discard the Cliffs to Liliana. Oh no, they have Bloodbraid Elf. Jeez. Guess we're just dead if they draw a land. Dead to a lot of things anyways, I guess. Yeah, I think the 4-color Saheeli decks are cool. Yeah, so dead to an untapped land and dead to like a lot of spells too. Kind of interesting if they attack Liliana or me. I think you're going to attack me. Yeah, down to 1. They did not draw a land, so what did they draw? A spell that they're willing to cast. I mean, another Kolaghan's. We're dead to a lot of things. They brought in Plague Engineer, which is not a card I like usually think is all that good. They should plus their Liliana because, like, you know, we're gonna plus ours and get their Bloodbraid Elf. What are they gonna name? They might Elemental would be probably the correct name for them here. and also the name that's best against our hand. But I could also see them naming Lurgoyf. They do name Lurgoyf. Have I ever tried brewing around Marlin in Modern? I don't know what that card is, so no is the answer. I don't know. I don't think I've ever read Marlin. We also have Cling to Dust if we can maybe draw a Fatal Push to potentially get out of Lightning Bolt range in the future. All right, there's a Fatal Push. We're going to have to discard our Lightning Bolt to Liliana anyway, so we'll just discard it to get a Loyalty. All right. We need to fade a top deck, but we're actually stabilizing. What position do you think Boggles is in the meta? Fine. Not like the best it's ever been positioned, but seems fine at the moment. Each player tutors on their draw step. I think that card, yes. 3 mana 3/3s, though, I just don't think are usually all that playable. Shit. Close game. Why wait with push? Not to give them perfect information. Bloodbraid Elf versions don't usually play Liliana, they don't usually play Veil of Summer, so I don't think playing around that has a lot of value. And then just not giving them information, I think it's fine. I'm gonna keep this. Hope you like the deck, but seriously, let me know if there are obvious changes. Okay, I'm gonna take a look. Dragon Boggle Evolution. Oh my gosh. There's a Karn Liberated and an Ugin here. And Boggles. Okay, so you're trying to hit these cards off of the mutate card. Is it this one? Yeah, so you get your Auspicious Starix and you mutate into some spicy, powerful cards. This deck looks fun and spicy and looks like it would certainly be a good time. However, very, very slow and probably not going to be winning too many matches. But certainly very cool. I like the idea at least. So mana intensive for these mutate creatures. I might play Paradise Druid in this deck. Although, it's the fact that it can tap for mana, I feel like is a big deal in this very mana intensive deck. I might go down on the Boggles in order to play some number of Paradise Druid instead, and maybe you want to go down on like these big cards. The deck is cool. I don't think I have any more ideas besides potentially trying Paradise Druid. Certainly a nifty idea. Play this in Pioneer. Interesting idea. Alright. Cast a discard spell, please. No. I think I'm getting Overgrown Tomb. That way I can play a tap Blood Crypt and have either Veil or push up. Or, now, we'll Thoughtseize. I know we don't have it. That's not a red source for Spyro, but we need to draw land for Spyro anyways. Oh man, this hand. Bloodbraid, Kolaghan's Command, Liliana, Plague Engineer. Gross. Our hand does not line up very well against theirs. I feel like we just want to draw a land to cast Seasoned Pyromancer. Yeah, I think this was the best draw. I'm just gonna get a basic mountain. Could get Stomping Ground, and maybe we need double green for next turn. Yeah, I'm gonna discard Assassin's Trophy and Fatal Push, I think. Oh no, this is kind of bad against Plague Engineer. Whatever. We just need to cycle these cards. Draw a hand that's not like so soft. Alright, they name Elemental, which is fine. So their hand is now Bloodbraid, Kolaghan's Command, 2 mystery cards. Veil of Summer is pretty good against Kolaghan's Command. Let me attack with Seasoned Pyromancer. They might want to take this trade, but they're definitely not going to take the trade if we show them that we're playing a Tarmogoyf. Oddchest has redeemed a tech and says check description. All right. Give me a sec. Code open off stream. Ah, I see. Open the code off stream? Maybe someone in chat will beat me to it, but I hope not. Oh shit! Thanks, Alchest. Pog. I should have. I have to close this? Okay. Hell yeah. Alright, Bloodbraid into Goyf. Yeah, I didn't think I'd get stream sniped. Yeah, now I'm ready for the Legacy Humans Dono deck. I'm always ready for that. I'm not going to trade Tarmogoyf for Plague Engineer. I will attack with Spyro, though. And then if they take the trade of Spyro for Bloodbraid, we get to push the Plague Engineer. Have Goyf back to block the next Bloodbraid. Zombies made the 5-0 dump. That's awesome. Can someone link it to me? I'm so glad it did. I was worried it wasn't going to. God accounts don't have secret lair. It's awesome. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I'm glad it made it. Glad it made it. It's really exciting. No, it was me, Tara. It was me. That was a Dono deck. Oh yeah. Sorry, I forgot we played against you. But that wasn't, we weren't playing zombies, were we? Yeah, we were playing, I think Stoneblade when we played. It's pretty good here. I guess it only gets my Seasoned Pyromancer. It was blue, white, red? That's right. I haven't played that deck in a while. Maybe I'll play that tomorrow, or maybe we get one league of that in today. I'm not sure when Esther gets off work today. Might stream late. Chief made the 5-0 list. That's cool. Ooze, huh? So land is okay because we can activate Ravine and hold up Veil. Spells are better. Not that one. Not this spell. Damn it. I think we're still casting it. But it's so bad here. Alright, Goyf goes up to 5/6. They discard Kolagon's command. Their hand is Bloodbraid Elf mystery card. Yeah, I can't even really attack. What are we getting from holding up Veil? We knew there was a Kolagon's command that we knew about. Maybe Ravine is better, but it also stops this. I think Kroxa over Ravine. Maybe it's just crazy. I feel like we just can't not have a Veil up. Maybe I'm wrong. Any thoughts about taking like 1 day a week to explore Pioneer? I think the rogues list that Jindrik made and Harry's been working on. I really like that list. I don't like committing myself to. Oh, they plus the Liliana. Damn it! I guess casting Veil is better. But why would they plus there instead of minusing? That's so frustrating. The last card is Bloodbraid Elf. Oh, they discarded Bloodbraid Elf. I don't think they knew about the Veil. Maybe they just had the read. I think we just need to kill Liliana. Can't let it get an edict. Just attack both there. Yeah, I think they just had the read. Just frustrating. I mean, our opponent, like, last game, we had Seasoned Pyromancer in our hand, and they played Plague Engineer, and they didn't name Elemental. They named Lurgoyf. I don't think that they're sniping. Yeah, but, you know, I don't want to shoehorn myself into playing a format, you know, once a week. You know, if I'm interested in Pioneer, I'll play Pioneer. Yeah. I really don't think they're sniping. I think they just had the read. Which is unfortunate, but you know, it's fine. No, they didn't see my hand, I don't think, but I think, like, you know, the way we've played, it is not unreasonable for them to have Red Veil of Summer. So we are in bad shape here. They only have fetches to get back with that Wrenn. Yeah, I really dislike playing Wrenn and Six here. Now they have to lose their Wrenn or their Scavenging Ooze. And I'm sure they're going to choose Wrenn. But it just dies to the Ravine. How many creatures? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 creatures in graveyards. Yeah, so I guess we need... If Fatal Push is the best draw, I'll just kill Ooze, kill Wrenn. But you know, Liliana is good. Seasoned Pyromancer is good. Yeah. Yeah, now we have to just chump block the Ooze. Yeah, so this is fine. This is fine. I think I was a little too hasty to judge their play. We still have outs like there are lots of Seasoned Pyromancer draws after we chump block that could let us win, so I'm not going to concede just yet. Only has 3 green. Well, we still have to chump block because of Wrenn and Six. Oh, right, but if we kill Wrenn, we don't have to chump. I don't know. I feel like we just died to so much. I see, though. I'm trying to think. There's also... Yeah, I think attacking Wrenn and just being dead to an untapped green source, being dead to like a burn spell is probably a better place to be. Either way, we're gonna have to, you know, have some kind of silly series of draws with Seasoned Pyromancer, and it's possible that if that's our out, being at 8 life is just better. Like there are worlds where this line wins us more games, but I think that I think I agree attacking Wrenn is better, but okay, we did draw the Seasoned Pyromancer. That is super exciting. I'm gonna leave up the 3 different dual lands here. And now that I've drawn this Pyromancer, I think I'm happy I'm at 8 instead of at 1. I'm not 100% sure. Wow. Can we draw a Fatal Push? With 4 Fatal Push in the deck. Hell yes! Hell yes! This is so exciting. I can't believe it. It didn't eat anything with Ooze. Obviously attacking Wrenn and Six was terrible. We at 1 life. I'm glad I didn't 104.3A. Resolves. They plus the Liliana, so now we can kill Liliana if we want to. I think that I maybe about even. I feel like I'm slightly ahead actually. Now I would say I am just ahead. I'm just ahead. No body, just ahead. It's a great top deck. Opponent can definitely get back into it. This is even pretty close to being a creature. If I had an 8th land here, I probably would have attacked Wrenn and Six or maybe attacked my opponent. And so if they edict me, I could just make tokens. But I think that an edict is still valuable here. Valuable enough to attack the Lily. Alright, yeah, if they brick this turn, it's going to be really hard for them to get out of this. Yeah, Bloodbraid Elf into Bolt would be a pretty fitting end here. They ping me with Wrenn. Ah! I can't believe it! I can't believe it! I can't believe it. What do we want to target? I think I want to target Liliana. That way, if they have Kolaghan's Command, they're not going to get back like the Bloodbraid Elf that we target right now. Probably should have tapped Forest instead of Swamp. Am I going to get a salty message in chat? I sure hope so. Oh, and it'd be well deserved. Spyro into Spyro Fatal Push into Klothys into Spyro. Unreal. 4-1. 4-1 this league. Looked pretty good. Lost to a Heliod combo. Really fun league, to be honest. And we get to play with the new Forest in the next league. I'm very excited for that.